Hi, this is JP LaForest from Studio JPEG. In this video, I will be doing a review of an app by MediaFire called DSLR Controller. It's currently only in beta, but I find it really great, and it's getting near the end of the beta with version 0.96, which is the one I'm using right now. And pretty much all the features work great, and I haven't stumbled into any bugs or anything like that. And it's such an important part of my workflow now that I'm going to show you guys how I use it. So the first thing to know is, well, this app is for Android. And the important thing to know is how to connect it to your camera. So I have this USB cable here. It's an adapter for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 10.1 inch. And this allows me to plug anything USB into my Samsung. I can plug a keyboard, a mouse, or in this case, a camera. And the nice thing about this cable is I got it off from China, which was super mega cheap. I think about $2 including the shipping. Or you can get the official Samsung one for I think around $50-60 or something like that, which would probably be more rugged, but for my uses, this did the trick. And then the next part in this chain is a powered USB hub. If you want to use a long extension cable, you will need a powered hub. And the reason for that is the USB cables, the power degrades very quickly. The longer your cable is, the less power is going to reach your device. So by using this powered hub, I can use a 12-foot cable. So I plug the USB cable that came with the camera into my 12-foot extension cable, which plugs into the powered hub, which plugs into the little white cable here. And then finally it plugs into my Samsung. So all in all, it was a pretty cheap setup, and it allows me to see exactly what the camera sees. And it also gives me all the settings that I normally use. So I have the shutter speed, the aperture, and the ISO. I have the white balance and a whole bunch of other stuff that sometimes I don't even need. But what I personally use it for is to set the focus and also to frame myself, because most of the time I'm just one person operating the camera while doing these videos. So I want to see what I will look like and make sure my focus is right and make sure I'm centered in the frame. So with this, I can do that. You have a little white rectangular in the frame that you can see here, and this is where the autofocus would work. So I try to set it around where my eye is, and then you double tap on the screen and it's going to focus there. Or if you click the AF button, then you get the manual focus options. So you can go like this, or you can come back like that. And you have the larger steps, the medium steps, and the small steps here. And you have your magnification, so you can go up to 10x magnification, which doesn't work while I'm filming. That's, I think, a limit of the camera. But when you're not filming, you can set your focus extremely precisely, so that's really good. Another thing I really love is you have the A and B buttons, the A on the bottom left and the B there. If you like where the focus is, you can press and hold the A button, which is going to light up. And I think in the next version, it's going to light up a different color to make it even more obvious. And then you can set a second focus point, let's say for the background in the back. And you tap and hold the B point. And then you can cycle through from the A point to the B point to the A point again to the B point again. And you can do it with different speeds. Like this is the fastest it can go. So if you have to rack focus with two different actors or different items in the scene, you can set your 2 points there and just tap from one to the other, and everything is going to work automatically. So that I find extremely useful. You also have the histogram in the top right, which I find pretty cool. And you have a whole bunch of overlays that you can put in. Like right now I have just the basic 16:9 overlay, which shows me where the frame is going to cut. And for photography, you can set it differently so you see exactly how your photos would come out. I'm focusing more on the video aspect for this review because that's what I mostly use it for. But you can use it for a whole bunch of other things. You can take photos with it, and you can take time-lapse photography and a whole bunch of really cool stuff with this. So that's really nice. Also, you can add other overlays and you can change how everything looks. If you want to see what parts are in focus, there's a special overlay for that. And in the settings menu, there's a whole bunch of really cool options that I find. So thank you very much for watching this video. I cannot recommend this app anymore. It's really great. Another thing I love is if you just connect the camera directly with a short cable, you don't need anything else. You just need your camera, the USB cable that came with the camera, this little adapter here, and your tablet, and you're good to go. With the previous setup I used with the iPhone, I had to connect the camera to a laptop, and then the laptop had to connect Wi-Fi to the iPhone, and that was just a lot of mess. It was hard to set up, it was hard to move around, but with this thing I can set it up anywhere in just a minute, so really greatly recommend it. It's only a beta, but as I say, I haven't stumbled into any bugs. Everything works great, and I'm very pleased with it. And I'm really looking forward to the full version coming up. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the box below. Thanks for watching.